We're recording.
Oh, Mary! Wow, what an outfit we have today. Do you want to give us a tour?
Of my
Oh,
outfit?
it's just fur and a bloody neck and a bunny ear.
This was from a Halloween pop-up store. A major deal. I got it after Halloween. And this is a fur vest. It usually is just like a throw on the couch. Like I usually anyway. And then this is a scrunchie. And it's got like wire in it so I can like really.
Is it real fur?
Never.
Oh, well, just checking.
No, I don't support that, but
I was just checking because you just yelled at me about killing a fly.
yeah, you know how
Anyway,
that
welcome to the Peter and Mary Show. PMS. I'm Peter.
I'm Mary.
And this is PMS. How's it going out there on the West Coast?
Well, here on the West Coast, Best Coast. Is that? Oh,
West Side.
Peter, why? This isn't 2003 anymore. But that's okay. Things are going great. I mean, unfortunately, Mel, who's right off camera. I mean, Mel's never been on PMS, so I should get her.
Well, yeah.
So that's Mel. She's been good. She's just been, unfortunately, it's springtime. A lot of critters are out, and she's been eating a lot of live things. She just
good.
Yeah, there was a
She's
mouse
like me.
one day.
Well, I mean, I'm not eating them, but
I know. And she used to bring them to me, and now she knows that I freak out, so she takes them to this little spot and plays with them. It's so sick.
do you know what you could do if you find the lizards before she gets them? There's a way that you can flip them upside down and rub their belly, so then they become hypnotized for about 30 minutes, and they just lay there like, and then you could dress them up.
What?
Yeah. Well, anyway, in case you want to save them, the point is, in case you want to save them before she eats them, you could hypnotize them. You don't have to dress them up.
Well, if I hypnotize them, that helps her. I need to hypnotize her.
Oh, because she just likes to eat them? She
just likes to torture them. And she has like a spot in the courtyard where she keeps all the bodies.
She has like a dungeon?
Yeah.
Like her... Whoa. Okay, yeah. BGM. Well, that's Mel's moment.
BGM is Peter's nickname for Mel. And mine.
Oh, yeah.
And Denise.
Bad girl Mel. Because she's usually doing bad things. Even though that was cute when she looked like helpless like that.
Yeah.
Because she usually doesn't look like that. Because she's bad.
Bad girl. She is a bad girl, but I'm a bad girl too. It runs in the family.
Yeah.
Well, how are you? What's cooking? Good looking.
Is this our segment called What's Cooking?
Might as well be.
Well, I just finished a lot of vegetables. Well, I thought my tongue was going to be red or purple from the beets, but I guess it's not anymore.
Beets are good for your blood.
Yeah, and skin. It's good for your skin too, and carrots. But anyway, I had them left over from last night because last night I just couldn't eat any more of them. And sometimes it's just like when you're like aware of how many vegetables you're eating, you're like, oh, 12th carrot.
You were beat.
I was beat. Yeah. So I mean, I've been eating that, and I think this week I needed to take a break from pasta. So what's cooking over there?
I need pasta because I love it. Well, I'm pretty excited to say I got to make one of my favorite things yesterday. It is vegan lox. Because one of my favorite foods is bagels, but I only really like them in New York because they just taste different there. And
It's the water.
I love a lox and bagel. I love a steamed bagel with, Wendy, cream cheese and the capers. And okay, so the way you make vegan lox is you cook carrots in the oven for 40 minutes at 400 degrees, and then you take them out and then you shred them.
Yeah.
So that it looks like lox too, just a little orange. And then you put in liquid, what do you put in? You put in liquid smoke, tamarind. What? Liquid smoke, tamarind. No, what?
Maybe like some pickling
Tamari.
spices.
Tamari.
Yeah.
And I looked
sugar and salt and stuff.
Salt, pepper. Anyway, and then you just like, it's all fishy and sweet.
Yeah.
Some capers.
Now, are you a vegan?
No, but carrots are a lot cheaper than lox.
Yeah, real smoked fish.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. That's actually really smart.
I know.
Because, sometimes if you get not bad salmon, but there's definitely a difference between like good smoked salmon and like smoked salmon. It's a little
fishy,
past its prime.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even talking about rotted salmon, but I just mean,
Oh my God.
You don't want it to be cheap.
Does this look cheap to you? You said rotted. I have to say, yesterday I fertilized all my plants with this liquid fish and kelp emulsion fertilizer, and I swear to God, it smelled like rotted. It smelled
please
so
please
bad.
Get that out.
But the plants,
I can't believe you just said that. Does it smell like that? Like when you put it on?
It's just like you dilute it with water and then you put it in all the plants and it doesn't smell anymore. But I was gagging.
Was that the surprise you had for me?
No, but I do have a surprise for you.
Is it time for the surprise?
It's time for the surprise. Drum roll, please.
Okay.
So this weekend, Monday, I went to the Griffith Park with Vinny. We had masks on, as did everyone else in the park, social distancing for the most part. And we went on this really great trail at sundown. It was so nice to get out.
Romantic.
In nature. Romantic. And I may have had a little bit of shrooms.
Oh, okay. You decided
like
to
a nice
go for that.
microdose of mental health journey. But anyway, we went on the walk, and as we were walking back to the car, I made eye contact with this beautiful man getting into this big, fancy, shiny SUV. And guess who it was?
Tom Cruise.
No.
Well, can you give me like a subcategory?
Music. Dancer.
Music dancer. Ricky Martin.
No.
Oh, I guess he's in Miami. Well,
just one
Wayne
more.
Newton.
Wayne Newton? Does he dance?
Well, I don't know.
Well, none of those.
Wait. Who dances?
Beautiful body.
And beautiful, but that's tricky for
hot
me because
body. Wendy's talked about his hot Instagram photos before.
Oh, Jason Derulo.
Yes!
No way.
Yes!
Jason Derulo.
Oh, yes, it was. And I made eye contact with him, and he got into the car with his girlfriend, who I confirmed it was Jason because it was the girl. It was like just everything. And it was Jason.
Was he dressed like a cat?
Not this time. No. No, he was just, leaving the park like the rest of us. And
yeah,
I realized, so I was doing some admin work for PMS, and I was checking all our links, making sure they were all good. And I went to our Twitter, which has kind of been a ghost account for the past however many years. But the last tweets we retweeted on the Peter and Mary Show Twitter were about Jason Derulo.
Now, What were we what were
So
we
I'm gonna
tweeting?
pull up the PMS Twitter here.
Oh
Now,
no.
you ran the Twitter account, and you
Did
used,
I? I really don't recall.
well, someone was, and it was
Yeah.
me.
I don't know. I don't
And
know if it was me.
of course, like, who else would we be retweeting
Well, I
besides?
don't know why I would be retweeting Jason Derulo.
Oh, it wasn't Jason.
Oh, it was someone about Jason?
It was someone about Jason. And that leads us to our special, super special segment this week. That's what Martha's tweeting. This is a special.
Oh, Martha tweeted about Jason?
And
Oh,
there's some
okay.
pictures, 2 tweets. So I'll read the first one. June 22nd, 2016. Sorry. Now Jason Derulo is singing for us. Double space, no period. Quite a show. Double space, no period. It's hot, and he is shedding his clothes. And you see Jason, he's doing a little move, but he's fully clothed.
Okay.
The second tweet has a picture with it, pre-Instagram, and it's Martha in like front row, like this. And Jason is shirtless and sweaty behind her. Jason really did shed his shirt and continued the amazing show. Hashtag
Whoa.
seriously popular. Hashtag mail online, but online spelled ONLINRE.
Sure.
So that's what Martha was tweeting then.
Wow. I wonder what any of that means. You know what? Earlier, though, you mentioned 2003, but I forget why you mentioned that year.
Because we won't talk about it. Because you did something that was a little outdated.
Oh, West Side.
It's okay. I mean, listen.
Well, anyway. But is that, well, I live on the West Side. I'm just repping. Okay, but what I was gonna say is that, oh yeah, 2003.
Good year.
Well, I wanted to talk about something else, but it actually was unfortunately a bit later than 2003. But the other night I had a flashback to a musical artist who, not Jason Derulo, but who she just reminds me of you because for a few reasons. Well, her name is, or was, well, I don't think she's dead, but anyway, her name is Sky Sweetnam, and she had a CD called something about the basement, I think. Noise from the base. I don't know what it was called, but I remember when it came out, and there were a few jams on it. Well, I was singing it while I was cooking the other night, but I really, when I think of her, just think of you singing them. You had a very particular way of singing the songs.
What do you mean?
I just can picture your voice singing them. Get tangled up in, like you have a very...
not get tangled up in me.
Yeah,
well,
see, exactly.
That's how she sings it.
And I can also imagine you singing. She has another song about, do you know what it is?
Kind of. Well,
what is it?
I found out about her from watching The N, and they played her music videos, and I became obsessed.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she Canadian?
What? She is.
Is she Canadian?
She is Canadian.
Is The N Canadian?
Yes.
In my mind, yeah. Okay.
No, it is.
Anyway, that's the song. That's the merry song.
I don't need to read Billy Shakespeare.
Yeah. That's all we have to sing because we're gonna get sued.
Napoleon. She says Napoleon instead of Napoleon.
Yeah.
Feel for once what it is to be real now. I wanna get let's go.
Yeah, that is such a merry song. Like, I can't even listen to it without thinking about you. And then, I don't even listen to it actually, because it reminds me, I just don't listen to it. But there's another song that she had too that reminds me of you, because I think it's called like Shanana or something, or well, anyway, it's about I mean, I'll just tell you off
If
camera.
anyone
It's not
knows who
very
we're
nice.
talking about, comment down below.
It's not very nice, so I'll tell you off camera.
What?
But it's about
Oh, Shannon.
it's about like this kind of like drifter girl who like does really bad at school. And I remember once that someone who we went to school with like texted me and was like, "Oh, this song just reminds me of Mary."
Well, people like to project.
So that reminds me of you too.
Who texted
So
you?
basically her whole CD reminds me of you
Who told you that?
for one reason or another.
Who told you that?
But she also told me that that one depressing song by Avril Lavigne reminded her of you too. She wants to come home and nobody's home.
Whatever.
But that's
I
weird
shopped
because
out.
there are always people at your home.
I know. Too many, really.
Yeah, really, there's a lot. It's a full house over there.
Anyway,
So
2003
shout
was a
out
good
to
time
her.
for music. It's a good year for music. Loved so many good artists. I loved listening to Ocean Avenue. I love
Oh, Ocean Avenue is a jam.
still
I
is.
love that song. Yellow Card.
We were so punk.
And you know, at the end of that song is the best part where it all like the music cuts out at the end. It's like, if I could find you now, things would get better. Yeah, it's so good. But you know what else happened in 2003? Or maybe she came out in 2004. My personal favorite and your least favorite, Hilary Duff, became Hilary Duff and tried to shed the Lizzie McGuire from her life. And her album Metamorphosis was released, which I definitely liked a lot,
I
and
know.
you pretended not to. And then years and years, in fact, only maybe like last year, did you confess to me that you actually loved Hilary Duff. And I even remember once I couldn't figure out why you didn't like her. And so I told my dad, Mary hates her. I just can't figure it out. And my dad said something which I've always wanted to figure out and I've always remembered. And he said, oh, maybe it's because of her last name. But I don't know what that means.
Like Duff from
Like
The
a dumb,
Simpsons.
ugly, fat friend.
Duff beer. What?
I always thought he meant, I don't know what. I don't know what he thought. I don't know what he meant. I don't know why you wouldn't like her because of that name.
I just, you know me, I was like one of those like.
Yeah, counterculture weirdos. And you were like, had on your binder, you hated her so much because she covered The Tide is High. And you like had a campaign in the 8th grade against how no one should listen to that song because she was like, appropriating ska culture as if no one's allowed to cover a song.
Appropriation at that age.
Well, that's what you meant. I remember on your binder, you had this binder and on it you wrote a whole campaign against it because she stole it from the ska culture.
Well,
so that's basically cultural appropriation.
I mean, here's the long story.
That's what you meant.
All those things are true. I'm not going to stand here and deny them.
No.
But yeah, it's true. At the end of the day, did I watch the Lizzie McGuire show? Yes. Did Lil completely influence part of my style and make me obsessed with Day of the Dead? Yes. Did I think Gordo was cute? Yes. Yes. And coming.
These are all new. This is all news to me as we speak.
You listened to Metamorphosis on a loop, so of course I ended up liking it.
Well, that CD was good.
You eventually learned to
come clean. You're coming clean right now. Oh, you're coming clean. Wow.
That music video is a vibe.
Really? I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's just in this big glass house by herself and it's raining out and she's like wearing this like sweater.
I remember once when that first came out, there were like all these message boards of mothers who were like against it because she says, I'm coming. They're like, you can't let your child listen to that because she says she's coming.
I literally have never.
And I didn't even know what that meant when that came out.
Definitely.
So I was like, well, that makes no sense. And even to this day now, but then ever since I read that for the mothers, I like always thought about the mothers when I listened to that song. Whoever they are. Yeah, I don't even know. So anyway, that
Wow.
was 2003.
I guess we come back.
But the Lizzie McGuire show just reunited.
Right. You sent me that. They did a table read.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
even
Hilary
Elaine
Duff
was
looks
there.
so great.
What?
Well, yeah, Lelaine was there, but I just wanted to say Hilary Duff looked really great.
She has aged well. It's incredible because there's so many of her contemporaries who just have gone off the rails.
And isn't it just really amusing to think that she had a feud with Lindsay Lohan over Aaron Carter?
I
Just
mean, they
let
were
that
very
sink
young.
in.
They were very young.
I know, but I'm just saying, think of where they all are now.
I know.
And think who came out on top.
Hill Duff, HD.
So,
Good for her.
did we cover all of our bases today?
I think we hit a home run.
Wait, do it again. I'll pop.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, you know what I can't figure out every time I watch our show?
Why we can't do this right?
Why we can't high five.
I don't know, because you see it with the way I see it, right? You're on this side, I'm on this side. Let's try just doing
No. I'm in a corner. I'm on my phone, so I'm in a corner. So I think what I usually do is I go this way. So today I'm going to go this way.
Same.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do elbow bumps.
Okay. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Am I? No. Anyway. I think it's good. Oh, remember, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. We'll be here every Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Oh, it's Memorial Day. Did you know? It's already Memorial Day. I hope you're eating a hot dog, even if it's vegan.
Even if. And have some.
And hey, if you're from the West Side, let me know if I offended you.
Yeah, comment down below. We'll unpack that on a future episode.
Probably not.
Stay tuned.
Hey, we could have a book club next time. I have books galore.
Oh, I'm reading a book.
Well, next time we'll talk about it.
Oh, I love that. Okay, great. I'm so excited. I'm always excited to chat.
PMS forever. Oh, gosh, I don't know what's gotten into me today.
You told me this was a family show, but you're the one doing sex.
I know. And you know what? Last week, in the episode, you cussed, and it was not bleeped.
I know.
And you know, I also wanted to say an update is that, oh yeah, isn't it funny that you apparently in this series have a dirty mouth and I don't? Because usually I feel like when I'm around you, really like to drop the bombs. but the tides have turned.
I mean, dirty mouth?
You know.
Keep it clean.
Yeah. Dunkaroos. Hey, Dunkaroos, still waiting for you. Check your DMs.
Come on. What else do you have to do right now?
Well, they are relaunching their brand.
That's why they need to contact us ASAP.
I know. We would be really good brand ambassadors.
Obviously.
We should film. Okay, bye. We can keep talking. Okay, bye.